Yes folks, I'm here actually right atop of Worcestershire Beacon, the highest point in Malvern Hills. Stands 5 feet shy of 1,400 feet. I'd say it's the highest point in Malvern Hills. And Malvern Hills, beautiful stretch of hills. They run for some 14 miles north to south, straddling the counties of Worcestershire and Herefordshire. And the views from here are absolutely magnificent. Yes, folks, looking southeast down the Severn Valley, down into the southern part of Worcestershire, and down towards the city of Gloucester, the towns of Cheltenham and Tewkesbury, and into the county of Gloucestershire. In the distance, one can actually see the Gloucestershire Cotswolds there, maybe some 20 or so miles away from here. Now, looking across the Severn Valley there. They're the western slopes of the Cotswold Hills, and looking into the Vale of Evesham, and over there, folks, Breeden Hill, as I say, immortalised by the great English poet A. Housman. And now looking in the far distance, so looking deep into Worcestershire, in the far distance one can actually see the northern slopes of the Cotswold Hills, looking towards Broadway Hill, Dover's Hill and Mohun Hill, and there the magnificent Vale of Evesham, and indeed the Severn Valley, and looking up the Avon Valley as well. Now looking right into the heart of the English Midlands. In the distance one can actually see there the counties of Warwickshire. In the far distance, believe it or not, one can actually see the county of Northamptonshire. We're looking east-northeast down onto the town of Malvern. Of course, that was a town that was sought after by the Victorians. They came there for the liquid cure. And over there, maybe some 7 miles or so away, the city of Worcester. Beautiful cathedral city. And of course, the city that sits on the banks of the river Severn. Looking towards Hagley Hill and Brierley Hill in the distance there. That's actually on the border of Worcestershire and Staffordshire, and maybe some 12 miles to the west of Birmingham. Looking now up there towards Six Ashes, which is actually on the border of Worcestershire and Staffordshire. In the far distance now we can see the hills of Staffordshire up towards the Cannock Chase, and they're coming into view the magnificent North Hill. That, more or less, as the name would indeed suggest, is the most northerly hill in the Malvern train of hills. And looking now over the low-lying Sockley Hills on towards Bromyard and Bromyard Down, and there in the distance, folks, one can actually see the Brownclea Hills in beautiful Shropshire. Yes, folks, now looking right up into the north, on towards the county of Shropshire and the magnificent Beacon. There, the view northwest, say towards the Shropshire Hills, towards the Brownclea Hills, and in the distance, I can actually now see, we can all see, the Straddle Hills in Shropshire. And in the far distance there, Shropshire's lovely Clon Hills as well. Now we're looking out into the county of Herefordshire, beautiful county, great farming county, and famed, of course, as I said before, for its magnificent hop fields, its apples, pears, and its wonderful red beef cattle. And there, looking away to the west now, you can actually see Hay Bluff and the Black Mountains in Wales. Therefore, I would say, looking way to the west, out across the county of Herefordshire, and in the distance, the mountains of Wales at Banya Brycheiniog. There folks, we're now looking south down the western slopes of the Malvern Hills, down towards Herefordshire Beacon and British Camp. As I was saying earlier, Herefordshire Beacon, British Camp, site of an ancient Celtic airfort, 32-acre site actually. And now in the far distance looking south, it's right down the southwestern tips of the Cotswold Hills, down towards the Severn estuary. Yes, the magnificent Worcestershire Beacon, the highest point in the Malvern Hills. Well worth the visit, folks.